Time to feed the trolls. Season 6.
Hello, it's me, Cute Fuzzy Weasel. I really hadn't intended on making another video, but things happen. Specifically, this thing happened. Yeah, so I was going to ignore the whole situation because honestly, I had some changes to the channel that I really wanted to get to, and this was going to take time away from that. Plus, what more can I say? The entire internet's jumped down this guy's throat. But I guess I do have a show called Feeding the Trolls. He looks kind of trolly. What he did was certainly more asinine than a lot of the people I've had on here have done. And technically, he did this back in 2016, so... Now, for those of you who don't know, this is Logan Paul. He decided to make a funny video about going into the fucking suicide forest in Japan. Because nothing's funnier than suicide. And surprise, surprise, he found a dead body and decided to joke about it. And then he posted that video, and then it got reported for 2 whole fucking weeks. Just raking in that money for 2 weeks, and then the backlash got so great that he decided, oh shit, I gotta do something about this to save face. So he pulled the video off and made an apology video, which is the thing we're gonna be doing today, where he's gonna pretend to be oh so fucking serious. Actually, I don't even know if this is the original apology video. This could be a second apology video. So why am I doing this? Because I can't stand people like him. And I can't stand how much he's lying. And it's very obvious that he's lying. Now, I don't think he's lying that he's sorry about it. I think on some level he might be sorry about it. I just think everything else in this video is a lie.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Yeah, no shit.
And I don't expect to be forgiven.
You will eventually, unfortunately. Now, don't get me wrong, this will follow him forever, but I think 20 years down the line, he'll be just fine.
I'm simply here to apologize.
I genuinely don't believe you are.
So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned.
I haven't read any articles by anyone who was on your team or crew or anything, but when you say that, knowing you and knowing just what I've seen the last 2 weeks out of you, I gotta just shrug and say, was it though? Was it?
And the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered.
Again, were they? Were they? Logan, were they?
None of us knew how to react.
Okay, well, let me give you a few pointers on what you should have done on your happy-go-lucky romp through the suicide forest with your whole crew. What you should have done if you came across a human body. Should have not joked about it, should have turned the camera off, and should have not made a clickbaity thumbnail with a picture of an actual dead body on it saying, we found a dead body in the suicide forest, and made an intro saying it's gonna blow your mind. Just a thought.
Or how to feel.
How to feel? Well, shock would be one. Perhaps the feeling of, oh shit, let's turn off the camera and not try to monetize this experience like a bunch of monsters.
I should have never posted the video.
Yep.
I should have put the cameras down.
Yeah?
And stopped recording what we were going through.
Yes, you should have. Especially since you were going through the suicide forest. Wearing that fucking hat.
There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't.
Because you're an asshole who let celebrity get to his head and then did an objectively horrible thing. You have an audience primarily made up of these people, and you just glorified suicide by essentially saying, hey, get on my show if you're dead. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. Your audience is incredibly impressionable, and they worship you like some kind of god. You should be very worried about what could happen because of your idiocy.
And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry.
I think there might be a layer in there that's not just sorry because you've put your YouTube career at risk, or people called you out on it, or you stand to potentially lose a good chunk of what you've built up. I do think that there might be a layer in there that is genuinely introspective and looking at this and going, fuck, that was dumb of me. That was not being a great person. But I also know there's that other aspect to this apology. Because again, you left this video up for a while. It was in my trending thing for a while. I just didn't look at it because, I don't know, I thought it was a clickbait thing. I didn't know you actually found a body. Honestly, when I saw the video thumbnail coming up in my trending feed, I just thought you'd bought a crash test dummy, or it was some kind of fake or a prank or something that you set up for your crew. I didn't know you actually found one. So I'm able to see what is probably both sides of this apology. I'm just not sure which side of it weighs the most.
I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness.
Those people, yeah, you should probably apologize to them.
Or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family. For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't. They do not deserve to be defended.
Yeah, if any of you actually want to defend Logan Paul, you may want to hold off on it for a few years and then go back and revisit it with the benefit of hindsight and maturity.
The goal with my content is always to entertain.
Because nothing's more entertaining than a suicide victim.
To push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive.
What? What the shit does that mean? I mean, yeah, I guess sociopaths have to laugh too.
In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious.
No, I don't think the mental functions ever reach the level where you can say it's premeditatively bad.
Like I said, I've made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself.
If you truly are, good. You should be.
I'm disappointed in myself. And I promise to be better.
Well, I genuinely hope that's true. Believe it or not, I don't want YouTubers like Logan Paul to be erased. I just want them to be better. Anyway, this is Cute Fuzzy Weasel. If you, or anyone you know, suffer from depression or have suicidal thoughts, please visit these websites or call this number. Suicide is not the answer. Check out this video, linked down in the description. It was made by a friend of mine, Ian. Some of you know him as Xanaxis. He did a video that was documenting his own experience with suicidal thoughts and depression. Watch it. Please seek help if you need it. This is Cute Fuzzy Weasel. Have a good day.